All right, what is up, guys? We are live. We are doing our over 100 box random team baseball mixer. Huge, tons of boxes right here. So if you are watching on replay, go ahead and skip ahead to the break. We've got a bunch of boxes over here, and then we've got more boxes there, and way more boxes over there. So we got tons of stuff right here. Going to be a fun break, so good luck to everyone that is in this. Let me go ahead and make sure we are up and running on YouTube, and then we should be good to go. Let me copy this over to Twitter. All right. Should be good. Looks like we're still good. All right, let's do it. We got John down to Chris. John down to Chris. Let's go ahead and do it. These will be your random teams for the break. Good luck, you guys. So again, whatever teams you guys get, you will get it for the entire break. I added a bunch of good handful of boxes as well. So I think it ended up being 108 boxes and the 5 silver packs. So should be a fun one. Let's go ahead and randomize the list. We'll randomize the dice, see how many times we're going to randomize the names, and then we will randomize the dice again and randomize the teams, match them up, and those will be your teams. So let's go ahead and do it. Good luck to everyone in this. Here we go. We are going 3 times on the random. Let me make sure we're still looking good. Yep. All right, here we go. 3 times on the random for the names. Good luck. 1, 2, and 3. We got Keith down to Derek A. And let's do the teams. Let me make this a little bit more over here. All right, here are the teams. Good luck, you guys. Again, these are the teams for all 100 plus boxes. We got 9 times on the random. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on 9, 9th and final, we have got Texas down to Seattle. All right, good luck, you guys. Here are your teams. Let me alphabetize this list. Here we go. Here are your teams. Ben, you have the Mets, Cardinals, and Orioles. Ben P with the White Sox. Chris J with the D-backs, Chris M with the Phillies, Curtis, you got the Rays, Daniel with the Guardians, Derek A, you got the Royals and Mariners, Derek B with the Twins, Eric, you got the Dodgers, Grant with the Nationals, Jake, you got the Yankees, Jim M with the Astros, John S with the A's, Keith, you got the Rangers, Kenneth with the Rockies, Matthew, you got the Braves, Giants, Blue Jays, Michael, you got the Cubs and the Pirates. Nico, you picked up the Padres. I got the Marlins. Phil, you got the Reds. Salvatore, you got the Brewers. Sam with the Angels. Tim with the Tigers. And then Tyler, you got the Red Sox. So good luck, you guys. Here we go. Good luck to everyone in this. Let me go ahead and copy this over to Twitter just so we have that there. And then we should be good to go. I ended up grabbing a spot for myself too, in case you didn't see that, just because I wanted to get in this break as well. So let me copy this back over to Twitter. Teams, we got 100 plus box. Baseball mixer break. All right, here we go. Good luck, you guys. Let's go ahead and do it. Again, before we get going, not all the base cards, but most of the base cards will be randomly distributed throughout all of the teams. I'm not going to sort out every single base card, but good rookies and stuff will still sort out all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we should be good to go. So again, we've got a bunch of boxes over here. We've got a bunch of boxes there, and then we got way more boxes in those boxes over there. So gonna be a little bit of a long video, but we should be kind of go ahead and kick it off right now. Let's start off with one of the retail boxes. Some 2023 Bowman Platinum. So good luck, you guys. Let's go ahead and kick things off. We are ready to go. If you're just tuning into the video, we just posted the teams. So we should be good to go. Let's see what we get. All right, let's do it. What team did I have again? Marlins. Yeah, there's obviously there's going to be teams that are better than others. But with so many boxes, I would think that every team would be at least something here. Like, I got the Marlins. I'm sure the Marlins aren't a very good team in this, but I'm sure they'll maybe hit a couple times. So here we go. Good luck, you guys. Starting it off with the first pack, JD Martinez. We got Robbie Snelling. Robbie Snelling's been pitching good. Grayson Rodriguez. We have got Rushing, Peraza, and Gonzalez. We've got Spencer Steer, Hunter Green, Cade Horton, Barugula, and KB. Let me make sure we're still looking good on the live. All right. Moreno, Vaquero, Taj Bradley, and Drew Waters. DL Hall. We got, oh boy, Wander Franco, Julio, and Masataka Yoshida. Any 101 yet? No, we're only on pack number 4, so no 101s yet. All right, Groshans, Jared McKenzie, and Cabrera. no, you're good. All right, here we go. Christian Yelich, Vaughn Grissom, and Mike Trout. All right, let's do the next box. Let's do a box of Bowman Blaster 2023. Let's see what we get. I'm not selling these cards. This is part of a break. So this is people bought into this break. All right, let's see what we got in the Bowman Blaster. Just an insert. Let's see if I know Bowman. I think that's Elly De La Cruz on the insert. We got Bobby Witt Jr. And there we go. Elly De La Cruz, Bowman Top Scouts. That means I've opened too much of 2023 Bowman. no, yeah, you're good. All right, here we go. Let's see what else we got. We got Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker's playing a lot well. Cedon Rafaela, Lunar Refractor. All right, we got Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson, Simon Juan. There's a Roman Anthony. Roman Anthony, first Bowman, not too bad. Tristan Cassis got a first numbered card of the break. It's going to be Ezequiel Tovar. Like I was saying, Rockies are on the board. So Rockies, again, probably aren't one of the better teams for the entire break, but they will run into some hits for sure. All teams will. So Rockies are on the board with the first hit. Let's see what else we got. We've got one of those spotlights. So 2023, they are not short prints, but still nice. There's a Termar Johnson for the Pirates. Jesus Baez and Dylan Jorge. They're kind of like those all aces cards. They used to be not short prints, but Topps ended up making them short prints. There's an Ohtani counter number 1. Corbin Carroll, rookie card. I would think we probably get more how many? Yeah, we'll probably get more Angels Ohtani stuff than Dodgers Ohtani stuff, but I bet we still get a decent amount. Let's rip a bunch of these 206 boxes. So let me open up. I'm going to open up all these at the same time and just get out the packs. These are like mini cards based off of the T206 design. So let's open up a bunch of these right now. I'm just going to go ahead and open them like this. And they're various waves too. It's like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, all those different kind of waves from 2020 to 2021. So little tiny packs like that, but you can get a there's lots of short prints, so the backs of them will have different sort of short prints, and then you can get like nice numbered cards and other kind of fun stuff like that. So I'm just going to open up all these so we get all the packs out. So if you want to come back in a second, it'll take me a minute to open up some of these, but we'll go ahead, and I think it'll be better to just kind of do that all at once. But these should be kind of fun. Parallels can be kind of tough to come by, but there still are a lot of short prints and other kind of fun stuff. All right, keep on chugging along with opening up these ones. All right, I'm just gonna go like this. Like I was saying, like this is wave 6, so these are going to be all different different sort of sets, different sort of things we're looking at, so it's not just going to be the same thing that we're looking at. All right. So we have, I think, like I was saying earlier, the total for all the boxes was 108, plus the 5 silver packs. So we are going to have a lot of boxes. We're going to get some of the cheaper boxes out of the way first, and then we will maybe kind of work our way into some of the more expensive cards or expensive boxes. What I'll probably end up doing is maybe opening, 20 of these or something like that, and then maybe we'll do a box of Sapphire or a more expensive box, kind of switch things up, and then we'll maybe go back to some other cheaper ones and other kind of fun stuff like that. So let's just do a couple more of these. I think I'll start opening up let's just do open up 2 more of these boxes, and then I'll start opening up these little miniature packs. And let's see what we get in these. You can pull 101s in here, so that'd be kind of fun. I think the Ty Cobb backs are the ones that are the 101s from this set. All right. I think the blue boxes might be 2021, and the white boxes might be 2020. All right, let's start doing it. Good luck, you guys. The miniature cards, here we go. Let's see if we can get something nice from these ones. So yeah, so for those of you guys that haven't seen this set, they look like the T206 set, and the backs of them are what you're going to be looking at. So we got Vasquez, Urias, Trammell, Bellinger, Garcia, Edmund, Giolito, Parker, Carlton, and Mickey Mantle. That's nice. We'll look at the back of these. So these are the base cards, and then so the 2 parallels in that were the 2 Piedmont backs. So those are going to be the base parallels, but Mickey Mantle and Steve Carlton. So a couple of nice little ones there, and those are our base. All right, let's see what else we got. So we don't really know if we got a parallel until we flip over the card. Ramos, Clevens, McGuire, Longoria. These should be our parallel, or I guess these should be our parallels. Yep, so those are base. These should be our parallels, Sanders and Grandal. So Piedmont and Tolstoy, I think this is a short print. So the Tolstoy back for Yasmani Grandal. That is a short print. Gotta put these in all the right areas. All right, let's see what else we got. Next up, Cunha, Castillo, Bobby Dahlback. Let's hold this a little bit closer just because they're small cards. Swanson, Benintendi. We've got McCutcheon and Escobar. Escobar is going to be a Sweet Caparel short print. I'll sleeve these up as we go. All right, next box. Next up, we got Dennis Eckersley, Derek Jeter, Dave Winfield, Maddox, Dom Smith, Flaherty. We got Luis Robert, oh, that is a Piedmont. So we've got a Piedmont back, Luis Robert. We got Kirby Puckett and Tom Seaver. So 2 of the short prints, and then 1 of the, I guess you could call it super short print, but probably just kind of like a regular short print there. I'll speed things. I'll sleeve up all these. Yeah, I'll sleeve up all these at the end. Okay. All right, we got Trevor Story, Gallo, Yastrzemski, Pee Wee Reese. And then our parallels are going to be Kenta Maeda and Roger Maris, both Piedmont backs. No numbered cards yet, but still time. Got a different sort of back on the back of this one. Strawberry, Luzardo, Reyes, Trammell, Mateo, McGuire. And our parallels are going to be Ramos for the Indians and Darren. Oh man, I thought that was Shohei. Angels number 17, but it is Darren Erstad. That is a super short print. That is the Lennox back. So that is a nice super short print there. I think those are kind of tough to pull. We will case that one up. We'll put fake Shohei up here for now. All right, let me separate this out. All right, let's see what else we got. Again, we are only scratching the surface on how many boxes we have here, so tons of fun stuff. Carlton, Garcia. Parallels is going to be Kelly and David Dahl. Dahl is a Tolstoy back, so that is a short print. And this is a Piedmont short print. Okay. See what else we got. Got Johnny Bench, Brian Hayes, Kyle Freeland. We have got both Piedmont backs for Albies and Plesac. All right, nothing too crazy so far. We got Anthony Rizzo, Trey Turner, Yastrzemski. There's a cool Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson, just base, or just base. Zach Greinke and Luis Rengifo. Well, those are going to be a super short print Carolina Brights on the Rengifo, and then the Piedmont back short print on the other one. Oh, we got, whoa, that's a blank back. I wonder if that's going to be numbered or something. All right, we got Jeffers, Snell, Plesac, Bob Feller, Johnny Bench, Starling Marte, Frank Thomas. Got Zach Greinke, and then the card that's next could be an interesting one, so good luck. Jahmai Jones. I think that's Jahmai Jones, but that is super short print blank back. So that's a nice one. Congratulations to the Tigers. I think those ones are tough to pull too. I should have pulled up the odds for which ones are tougher to hit and which ones are not is tough to hit. The Greinke, just a Piedmont back there. All right, 2 more packs of this, and we'll switch it up. And we'll do a hobby box next. Or I guess these are technically hobby boxes too, but we'll do one where you can get some autographs and numbered cards. There's Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle, Ian Happ. We got A-Rod and Miles Michaelis. Michaelis is a cycle back. I think those are super short prints too. And there's an A-Rod. All right, 1 more of these. We have got Rendon, Hendricks, Baddoo, McCutchen. We got Asdrubal Cabrera and Luis Campusano, both Piedmont backs. All right, let's switch it up. Let's do some 2020 Panini Contenders. So you get 6 autographs in each of these boxes. So good luck, you guys, on this. Nothing so far to write home about. So hopefully we can pick it up here, get something nice in this one. All right, so this is 2020. So think about the 2020 rookie class. There's an Ohtani counter number 2. Let me get these minis out of the way. Okay. All right, base. There's a Judge. We've got a second numbered card of the break. That's going to be Chris Paddock, numbered out of 149. Max Scherzer purple, Whit Merrifield, Xander Bogaerts, and first autograph of the break is going to be Miguel Amaya. Miguel Amaya auto for the Cubs. Ricky Henderson. All right, we'll sleeve up the numbered cards and autos. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, here we go. Whoa, bottom of the Vlad looks like it got caught in the pack wrapper right there. All right, base on this, we got number /99 Nolan Jones for the Cleveland Guardians. And there's an autograph of Zach Veen. Zach Veen on card autograph. That's a nice one for Colorado. Or solid one. Nothing crazy, but. All right. Zach Veen on card. Probably would have been better in 2020. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, we got base. Just gonna flip through the base right here. Purple is gonna be Garrett Cole, Kyle Hendricks, and Mookie Betts. And then we got an autograph of Nick Neidert for Miami. We got Javi Baez, Carlson, and Pena. All right, Miami on the board. See what else we got here. All right. Base so far. All right. Purple parallels, Moustakas, Muncy, Arenado. We got Daniel Cabrera. Daniel Cabrera on card autograph. I think he is. This is him in his LSU uniform, but I believe he's Tigers. I'll have to double check that. 2019 pick by, oh, it says picked by San Diego, so probably will go to San Diego. I'll check on that though. If it's his LSU uni, it'll just go to his current team. So, all right, there's that one. 2 more packs left in this box. I think we have. I thought it was a redemption, but I don't think it's a redemption. So base cards, Purple parallels, we got Yoan Moncada, Yadier Molina, and Ketel Marte. There's a decent auto, at least of a big league guy right there. Joey Cantillo, this is back when he was on San Diego, but he's one of the pitchers for the Guardians now. Oop, there goes an Austin Hendrick and Pedro. All right, it's sad when our best card has been a Joey Cantillo auto, but we'll put him in the #1 hit spot. Hopefully, it gets overtaken soon. All right, we got Xander Bogaerts, Mike Trout, purple parallels, Morton Castillo Machado. We got Yu Chang. Yu Chang, pretty cool looking card right there. On card 1999 throwback rookie ticket. I think he actually sells pretty well. What team was he on in the WBC? I think he was on Chinese Taipei or Taiwan for the WBC, so that's kind of a cool one. We'll put it back here just because. Hopefully we get something better coming up though. All right, here we go. Let's do another little retail box. You get 2 autographs in this, 2 autos. So let's see what we get in here. This is 2022 Elite Extra Edition. I think we also might have the hobby version of this coming up at some point. What is this? Look at that, 1 pack. All right, should get 2 autos. And here we go. We have got, oh, I need to make sure, we'll randomize this at the end. Yeah, so I'll just show this right here. This code is only for the app. The back of it will show you the code, so we will not go over that. But we have Dylan Beavers, Jack Brannigan, #2/129, Colby Thomas, who I think had a home run today or yesterday, and Justin Crawford, #2/999. All right. So again, if there's anyone that's trying to screen grab this, that's not going to give you the points. The back of the card will give you the points on it. So we will randomize that at the end. Let me sleeve up these cards. Okay. And we will randomize that one at the end. All right, let's open up the rest of these 206 boxes that we have right here. I'm just gonna kind of go one by one. All right, hopefully we get something better in these. So far we have not gotten a whole lot of stuff. Still time though. Ernie Banks, Rafi Devers, Harmon Killebrew, those are all base. And then we have another base, Yadier Molina. Brooks Robinson and Andres Galarraga are the parallels, both Piedmont backs. I think these are 20, yeah, I think the white ones are 2020. I'm pretty sure. All right, Dansby Swanson, Jacob deGrom, Smith, Boggs, Betts, Chapman. We got Kim, Piedmont back, Zach Greinke, Piedmont, and ooh, Bo Bichette, rookie card. That's going to be a short print, super short print, Sovereign. Might be butchering that, but that actually might be a decent card there. Probably the best card that we pulled so far. Nice hit for the Blue Jays. I should have put the odds up. I should have put the odds up on how many, or what am I trying to say? The back of the cards. How tough it is in each box to pull the backs of them. But I'm pretty sure that's a nice one. So. All right, here we go. Let's see what else we got. Good luck. if we can kind of speed things up a little bit. Got Darren Erstad, David Wright, Willie Mays, Garcia, Mickey Mantle, and Paul Molitor. Those are going to be, that's going to be a Piedmont back and a Carolina Brights back. So I think that's one of the better ones. The spots were, it depends on how many spots you get. It started at like 230 something for one spot, but then it went down the more spots that you bought. But again, there's we're just opening up some of the cheaper boxes right now. So there's going to be some big boxes coming up later on in the break, so you will get some fun ones for sure. D. Gordon, Derek Jeter. We've got Rizzo, and then we got Reggie Jackson and Mo Vaughn on the Piedmont and Severin. Probably butchering that name, but a couple of decent ones. Let's see what else we got. I'm just going to open up all these at the same time, just so we can kind of speed up things. And again, some of these are marked just because it's the waves. So like this is wave 7. It's Topps did that just to label what cards are what set back in 2020 and 2021. All right, let's see what we got. I think we'll probably switch it up after this one. Maybe open a nice one, maybe like some Bowman Inception. I added a box of Bowman Inception for free, so I think after we're done with these this little batch of 206 boxes, we'll open up some Inception. We'll put it back here. Lots and lots of boxes. It's kind of hard to get this stuff off. All right, almost done with this. All right, let's see what we get. Moustakas Maeda, Benintendi. We got Anthony Rendon and Joe Carter, Piedmont backs. We got Kirby Puckett, Jose Canseco, Juan Soto. We've got Andres Galarraga, Big Cat, and Bo Bichette. Piedmont, and the Bo Bichette is another parallel. That is going to be the Sweet Caparel. So Blue Jays are doing well so far. Early running for the best team so far. We'll add it to the Bo Bichette stand. There, let me put the Galarraga over here. We will do a hit recap at the end too. So if there's anyone that's going in and out, ooh, that's a nice back right there. This could be a decent card. We got Franimal, I forgot about him. Franmil Reyes, Sanders Clemens. Ooh, we got an autograph. We have got an autograph. Let's see who it is. It's going to be Andrew Benintendi. Andrew Benintendi, mini on card auto. That's a cool one. These are super tough to pull, so that is a nice one. I'm sure we'll hit a couple of them though. We got Piedmont, and then the Lennox back is a Evan Longoria, and then the Piedmont back is Paul Molitor. So Benintendi, that's a cool one. Cool on-card mini auto. Well, that pack opened weird. Must be something good in it. That was the weirdest pack. All right, Mookie Betts, Acuna, Devers, Swanson. Parallels are going to be Zach Greinke and Joe Carter. Not Joe Carter. Gary Carter. Piedmont backs. Eduardo Escobar, Clemente, Bob Lemon, Kyle Lewis. The parallels in this one's going to be Devil Rays, Wade Boggs, and Phillies, Andrew McCutchen, both Piedmont backs. I kind of like the, I saw the Rays were using their throwback unis the other day. I think that was on Friday or something. I kind of like those ones. All right, David Bodie. Forgot about him. I remember he hit a grand slam in like one of his first at-bats. Taylor Trammell, Salvador Perez. We got Steven Matz and Urias. Piedmont and Severin. All right, 2 more of these packs, and then we will open up some Bowman Inception. I added what, 5, 6, 7. I added 7 of these 206 boxes, and 1 of the Bowman Inception box. So, Tolstoy back. Let's see who that is. Herman Marquez. Marquez on the Tolstoy back, and then Cody Bellinger on the Piedmont back. I wonder if Ohtani has autos in this 206 set. That'd be a sick auto. Like I'm saying, these things can kind of put you to sleep, and all of a sudden you can pull a 101 or you can pull an auto or some nice stuff. Giolito and Jesus Luzardo on the parallels. All right, let's do some Bowman Inception. Let's see what we got in some Bowman Inception. I believe you get 2 autographs, I think. Does it say? Yeah, 2 autograph cards per box. So hopefully we get a nice one here. All right, so this is the free box that was added. Ooh, we have a red. So the red might be numbered to 5, question mark. Colton Cowser. Harry Ford, might be an autograph too. Gunnar Hoglund, I think he's pitching in their bullpen now. We've got we got multiple interesting things here. Sal Frelick, I think that might be an autograph on the back. I'm gonna go, ooh, look at this. This is 1 out of 5. So that is our super short print right off the bat. We're gonna pull that to the back. See what this card is first. That's a nice one too. Jackson Jobe, 62 out of 75. 62 out of 75. That's a nice one. And behind that we got Brian Acuna. Brian Acuna, that is going to be a silver ink autograph number 2/100 for the Twins. And then, yeah, we already saw that one. Let's see what our 1 number to 5 is going to be. Baltimore Orioles, Daryl Hernandez, numbered 1 out of 5. Red foil. So that's a cool one. I forgot to get, I don't think I brought 75-point cases over here. See if I have any in the desk right here. All right, I'll get some 75-point cases in a second. Just forgot to grab them here. But but we will do a recap of everything at the end. All right, let's do some Bowman Platinum. 2023 Bowman Platinum. Handful of autographs and other stuff in here. All right, we got Miguel Vargas, Nolan Jones, Ice Parallel, Alec Burleson, and Corey Seager. These packs are kind of weird to open. All right, we got CJ Abrams, Mejia, Jackson Holiday, New Money Parallel for the Orioles, and Tatis. There are some, are those ink splotches, or is it just part of the card design? I don't know. Anyways, Grayson Rodriguez, Soto, Chandler Simpson, that's kind of cool, one of his earlier cards, and Jordan Diaz. Wander, that's nice. Juan Soto out of 299. Nice green ice parallel for the Padres. We'll put it up here just because I know we pulled some better cards, but I'm gonna start putting some decent stuff up there. I would put up some of the Inception cards, but like I said, I was only able to sleeve them up. Ooh, do we have an orange? I think it just might not. It might be just an ice parallel. O'Neill Cruz, Drew Thorpe, Yordan Alvarez. Yordan Alvarez is just crushing the ball this year. The rest of the Houston Astros team isn't doing very good, especially their pitching staff, and their bullpen's been awful. But at least Yordan is smashing it for them. Yeah, Brett Beatty, Kumar Rocker, Devers. Miggy Cabrera, Anthony Hall, and Esteury Ruiz. Votto, Jordan Walker renowned rookies, and SWR, Simeon Woods, Richardson. All right, let's do, what do we want to do? Let's do one of these boxes. These could be interesting. This is the only one of these that we have. This is a 2020, I think it's Topps Mini. Yeah, 2020 Mini. So you usually get some low number parallels in these. I think you can get autographs too. All right. Let's see what we get. Oh, the numbered parallels are right on top right there. All right, we got a blue parallel too. Oh, this is also a parallel. All right, we'll put the parallels to the back. All right, Todd Frazier. Got Cal Ripken. Gregorius. Alonso. Trent Grisham, rookie. Got more base. Jacob deGrom and Trey Mancini. And that's going to be Brendan McKay. This card probably used to be good. Brendan McKay at number to 25. We've got, ooh, that one's numbered to 10. Let's look at the back one. That's out of 25 for the Rays, Charlie Morton. And out of 10, it's going to be D. Gordon. D. Gordon numbered out of 10. That's a funny one. Well, we got 2 cards numbered to 25 and 1 card numbered to 10. It's just no really good names anymore. Uncle Charlie I think, is he still in the league? So I don't think he's in the league anywhere. Maybe he's in AAA. I'm going to do some more of these 206 boxes. We still have quite a bit of these. So I'm going to do a row of these 206 boxes. Again, there's different waves here and everything. So let me open up all these real quick. And then we will go through. Last batch of them, we did hit an autograph, so we're going in the right direction. Still no numbered cards out of these. I would think we probably would hit. The numbered cards are tough just because I think they're numbered, maybe numbered out of 10 or less. But I bet we run into a couple of them here, maybe a couple more autos too, hopefully. So, all right, let's see what we have in this batch. Let me also, before we start doing this, let me get this big stack of base out of the way. All right, that's a little bit better. Let me grab this stack too. Okay, we are ready to resume. Open up all these at once like we were doing before. Last year 206 blank back was out of 10. Okay. So yeah, that could be a good card. I should look at the checklist for I didn't do my homework ahead of time for the checklist for 2020 because 2020 was the first year that they did it. And I know they didn't number most of the cards. So whenever you guys get your stack of hits from this break, you should look at the back of them because some of them are going to be super short prints and other kind of stuff like that. All right, hopefully we get something nice in this next little batch. What year was the Benintendi one? Was it from a 2020 or 2021? That's a 2021 auto. Just curious, seeing what one it was from. Here we'll do a little game for $100 in store credit for anyone that is listening to this right now. If you want to drop a comment for the next autograph that we pull out of one of these boxes, if you guess correctly what autograph we pull, I will give you $100 in store credit for the next break. So if you guys want to guess, you can in the comments, just kind of pass time a little bit with this stuff, but if not, all good too. Whoop, there goes the line. All right, last box of this little batch that we're going to be doing. All right, good luck. Hopefully we get something nice in this little batch of stuff here. All right, Christian Yelich. There's a Yordan Alvarez rookie card. So this must be 2020. We've got Piedmont back of Luke Voigt, Howie Kendrick, and Nick Senzel. Senzel is going to be the Caparel. Daniel, you're thinking some Bo Bichette. It's just the next autograph out of any product. So it could be this product. It could be anything, really. Whoa. This is interesting. The corner's dinged up. But someone should look up what these are going to be numbered to. That's like a missing printing plate or something. I'm not sure. We got Lindor, Contreras, Hader. They don't number these, but some of these might be like short printed to 5 copies or something like that. We got J-Ram and Jeff McNeil. The Jeff McNeil, though, is one of the, I would assume that's got to be like a super short print or something like that. Cam Schlittler, that'd be cool. All right, here's that. Mike Piazza, Bell, Harper, Turner, Cruz, Story. Story is going to be a Piedmont back. You got Story, Tatis, and Big Poppy. Big Poppy's going to be a Sweet Caparel back. Byron Buxton, Randy Johnson, Brett Phillips. I saw Brett Phillips do something at the Rays game the other day. Willie Stargell, Al Kaline, and Tim Wakefield. Wakefield was the Sweet Caparel back. Buxton again. Marte, Luis Robert. We've got Chris Bubich, and Corey Seager, Piedmont, and Sweet Caparel. This pack seems kind of airy, a lot of air in it. Got a Yordan Alvarez rookie card number 2. Tom Glavine, James Carney. I forgot about Karnachek. He was good for a while. Jeff McNeil, Kevin Biggio. He's a Piedmont back. Sonny Gray, Piedmont, and Evan Longoria, Sweet Caparel. All right, nothing too far yet. Or nothing so far yet, I should say, out of this batch. Aaron Nola, Ozzie Smith. We've got Josh Hader, and there's a Chris Bryant. Piedmont and Sweet Caparel on those. Some of these singles, they might not look like much, but some of the little parallels might actually do not too bad on eBay. There's a Bryce Harper, Michael Chavis, Anderson. Tim Anderson's going to be a Piedmont back. James Karnachek, Piedmont back, and Eloy Jimenez, Sweet Caparel. All right, what box do we want to do next? I don't know. Got Lou Brock. There's a Yordan. Donaldson, Sandberg, Shin-Soo Choo, Howie Kendrick, and Boomstick Nelson Cruz, both Piedmont backs. All right, we got one of the more rare cards on the back right there. Piedmont backs of Contreras and Brett, and then we got Kyle Lewis, Severin. That would have been a big hit in 2020. All right, 3 packs left in this little batch right here. Konerko, Devers, Stargell, Gene Segura. There's a Bo Bichette, Alec Bohm, and Frankie Lindor, Piedmont backs. Got Longo, Storytime, Karnachek, Albies and Matt Olson back-to-back. Now they're on the same team. There's a Nico Horner rookie card, and that is going to be a Piedmont back. All right, last of this batch right here. Madrigal, Ozuna from the Braves. We got Ozzie Smith, Gene Segura, and Mike Trout. Mike Trout, that is a Sweet Caparel back. That's a decent little card right there for the Angels. All right, let's do, what do we want to do now? Let's switch it up and do, want to get somewhere we at least get some parallels. Let's do some Bowman First Edition. Should get a handful of numbered parallels. You can pull autographs. I think it says on the back the odds. What are the odds for? I just want to check really quick before we do this. First edition autograph parallels, refractor 377, blue refractor. I think refractor is number 20, blue are out of 10, red are 5, and rose gold is 101. For the Bowman draft, first edition that is. So autos are tough, but if we do pull an auto, it's going to be pretty low numbered from this 2020 first edition set. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we have starting off with an orange. Orange numbered to 25. Good luck on this one. It's going to be not a first Bowman. It's going to be Brennen Davis, 25 of 25. Brennen Davis for the Cubs. Grayson Arter. There was a Duran in there. Not a first Bowman, though. All right, we'll put the Brennen Davis back here just because it's low numbered. Hopefully we get some better hits coming up, though. All right, we got Nolan Gorman, Mason Wynn, and Brady McConnell. Nick Garcia. Brady McConnell is one of those sky blue refractors. All right, we got a yellow number to 75. Number to 75 on this. A good thing with this stuff, you get lots of parallels. Not a first Bowman again. It's going to be Luis Hill. Luis Hill, numbered to 75. Not Luis Gill. Jordan Westberg, Riley Green, and Seminaris. Not too bad there. He was great his rookie season, but yeah, I don't think he's really been the same since he got that injury. Or did he? No, maybe he didn't have an injury. Brandon Pfaadt, Geraldo Perdomo, Tyler Freeman, and Shortridge. All right, Austin Hendrick, Colt Keith, that's not too bad. Colt Keith, Sky Blue First Edition parallel for the Tigers. There's a Pete Crow Armstrong. Oop. This pack is just a little bit off-center pack. And no parallels, so no parallels in this pack. We got Emerson Hancock and Jackson Miller. Boy, Emerson sure pitched good the other day. 14 strikeouts, but the Mariners still lost. All right, we got a blue number to 150. No first Bowman again. So not getting first Bowmans on the Blues. That's not too bad, though. Riley Green 108 out of 150. For the Detroit Tigers, a young Riley Green. All right, and it's still nothing great yet. We got another orange here. Not a first Bowman. Man, we are not getting first Bowman. So weird. Ooh, that's a nice one, though. Probably the best hit so far. How about a Julio Rodriguez, 24 or 25. Nice one for Seattle. First edition Julio orange to 25. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Definitely our best hit so far. I don't know if that's saying much, though, because we haven't really hit anything that notable. But nice Julio. Julio out of 25. All right, Chamberlain, Francisco Alvarez, Kirby, and Weatherly. This one will probably take me a little bit to sort. I should still get it out before the end of the week, though. What day is it today? Is it, yeah, Monday? There's just Soderstrom. Should probably get it out before the end of the week. Let's get some nice parallels in here. There's a gold, nice. We are doing pretty good with 2 oranges and a gold so far, and a yellow, so doing pretty good. It is a first Bowman gold for the Athletics. It's going to be Dane Aker. Dane Aker, not who we're looking for, but out of 50, first Bowman gold. There's a Julio Rodriguez. Hunter Bishop. All right, Caden Povich. This dude just got DFA'd today by the Giants. Gerard Encarnacion. I don't know why the Giants kept him for so long. I don't think he's very good. But they finally DFA'd him today. Evan Carter, Colt Keith, Jake Room. Put the parallels aside. Michael Bush, Jesse Franklin, and Langoliers. Langoliers sure been great for the Athletics. I'm sure the Braves would like to have that trade back. Imagine Langoliers in that lineup. Bobby Witt Jr. and Zach. All right, going on a little dry spell with numbered parallels, but let's see if we can get something. Got Luke Little, Drew Romo, Zach Bean. Ooh, we got a yellow parallel. Bryce Jarvis, Reed Detmers, and Owen Miller, 275. Owen Miller for Cleveland. Hassel, forgot about, yes, Spencer Strider has first Bowmans in here too. I don't think Strider's really been the same since he hurt himself. But still an okay pitcher. He's just there's such a big difference when you're sitting 95 compared to like 99, which you used to be. There's an Alec Burleson. Got Logan, who's that? Logan Hoffman. Tyler Soderstrom. Nick Gonzalez. Got a blue parallel. It's going to be a first Bowman blue of Carter Balmer, number 2/150. Matthew Liberatore. All right, let's see if we can get another parallel or 2 in these last group of packs. We've done pretty good with the number of parallels. What we gotten: 2 oranges, a gold, 2 yellows, a couple blues. We've done quite a lot of parallels. Here's a Hunter Barnhart, Bobby Witt Jr., Hunter Green, and Jared Jones. We've got Corbin Carroll, Alec Burleson, Cole Henry, Bobby Miller, Marco Luciano, Carmen Majinski, Sione Jackson Miller, O'Neill Cruz, Matthew Dyer, and Jeremiah Jackson. Ooh, we got another orange. Wow, it was a really good box for color. Let me save that for a second. I don't know how many more parallels we got, so save that for 1 second. We got a blue. First Bowman blue of Cole Henry. Cole Henry to 150 for Washington. Caden Povich and Chamberlain. All right, last of the Bowman draft. First edition packs. Wow, another parallel. We might have got like 10 numbered parallels, which is pretty good. Connor Phillips and J.J. Goss, number to 150 for Tampa Bay. Garrett Crochet. Man, I remember I saw a thing now that the top 3 finishers in AL Cy Young are all on the injured list now, with now that Scooball got hurt. Anyways, let's see what we got with our orange parallel. Luke Little, Brandon Pfaadt, CJ Abrams, Rutherford, and it is going to be a first Bowman. First Bowman orange for the Twins. Aldrich, whoever that guy is, number to 25 for the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll add it back here just because it's an orange. All right, let's finish off the 206 boxes. Actually, we have more. We actually have a little bit more down there that I added for free. But let me finish off this thing right here. All right. Let's do this right here. Here's wave 1. Here's a wave 4 box. I don't think Topps labeled the 2020 ones. I think this is a 2020 box. It says 4 on it, but it must be Series 4 from 2020. Alright, I'm just going to open up the rest of these ones, this little batch of 206 boxes, and then we'll go through all these. We still have tons and tons of boxes left, so it's going to be a fun break. Who knows? My phone, hopefully my phone doesn't overheat. I have it in the charger right here. But maybe actually, I think I'll unplug it for a little while. Just because it's probably starting to get a little bit hot. Right. Keep opening up these last couple ones. The only downside to ripping, having a 100 box break is it's going to take quite a while to open up everything. But again, though, like we've opened up a lot of boxes so far, but really we're probably only like 20% of the way there, like from a dollar perspective. So we still have most of the big products coming up later in the break. Like we have that 2014 Bowman Sterling. You have 18 autographs in one box of that. You got some sapphires, some other Bowman Topps Chrome stuff. So we got some good boxes coming up. All right, this is the last of the batch for these ones. I'm going to get these out of the way. I'm only going to put some of the bitter cards up. All right. Good luck, you guys. Here we go. We have got Ty Cobb, George Brett, Nolan Ryan, Jordan rookie number 3. Jordan, let's see if that was a different back. Just a base back on the Jordan. Nick Senzel and Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw, those are both going to be Piedmont backs. Next up, Zach Wheeler, Zach Greinke, Trey Turner, best slider in baseball. Or not slider like pitching, but sliding into bases, I should say. Luis Rengifo and Chris Archer, Piedmont and Sweet Caporal. Ooh, this is, I think the polar bears are super short print. I don't know what they're short printed to, but that's I think that's a pretty rare parallel. So good luck on this one. Bregman on the Piedmont. Bregman on the Piedmont and Chris Bryant on the Piedmont. Evan Longoria. Polar bear back. It's a decent card, I believe. All right, Teixeira, Carnerco, Hader, Johnson, Bo Bichette, Andres Jimenez, Jim Palmer, and Al Kaline, both Piedmont backs. Carolina Brights back, I think that's a decent one. Rengifo, the Crochet's probably a rookie, yeah, Crochet rookie. Adam Duvall, forgot about him. Blake Snell. Bob Feller and Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Piedmont on that one. This one might be a good one. Reggie Jackson, Carolina Brights back. We'll see in case that one up, just in case. All right, where are the autographs and numbered cards? We want to see some low numbered action. I don't think this is really the set for low numbered action though, but we got Piedmont and Severin. It's a good one for the Andres Jimenez rookie. But like I was saying, a lot of these are not going to be numbered, but they are going to be short printed to a certain amount of copies for the alternate backs. Like these are all the base backs. Piedmont, I believe you get 2 Piedmont or 1 Piedmont per box. And then you get, one of the short prints, either the Sweet Copperell, I think is the second most common short print. And then the rest of them are varying levels of print run. Like here's another good one, I think. Lennox, I think that's one of the tougher ones. Blake Snell, Mo Vaughn, Justin Dunn, George Springer. We got Trey Turner and Jeffries, Piedmont, and then the Jeffries is a Lennox. All right, we got Zach Greinke, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Johnny Bench, Ryan Jeffers, Cal Ripken, and Derek Jeter, Sweet Copperell. A couple of fun ones there. Ooh, we got another blank back, so these might be short, another super short print again. Garrett Crochet rookie. Justin Dunn. Johnny Bench and Johnny Cueto, the Johnny pack. Piedmont and the blank back Cueto. So Cueto, blank back. All right, 3 left in this batch. Got an Old Mill, Bobby Abreu, Christian Yelich, Mo Vaughn, Jorge Polanco, and Kyle Freeland, Piedmont and Old Mill. Got Bregman, Sandberg, Tatis, Ty Cobb, Shin-Soo Choo, Kyle Lewis, Bryce Harper, and Max Fried, Piedmont and Piedmont. All right, last of this batch right here. Teixeira, Correa, forgot about Sixto Sanchez, Josh Hader, Chris Bryant, and Mike Trout. Those are going to be Piedmont and Severin. Let me organize this stuff just a little bit. Let me get the base out of the way. All right, now we can maybe start getting into some other boxes right here. Let's get these out of the way. So many cards. Let's see what we want to do. Let's do one of the, let me grab some boxes way down here. Let's do some of the celebration boxes. I'm gonna get a bunch of boxes up on the stand right here. Yeah, so this is gonna be our best box, the 2014 Bowman Sterling. Whoop. No, sold out earlier today, so. These boxes up. If you check out the website though, they're always doing more breaks. All right, good luck. Let's do some celebration. Celebration, kind of a little bit of a dent in the box. Maybe that's good luck. It's kind of funny. You can pull like mascot dynasty patch autos in this. That would be hilarious. You pull something like that, but you can also pull dugout peaks, walk this way, some other parallels and short prints. And then you can also get the normal stuff like home field. I think the odds to get home field advantage cards are better in this than they are like some other products. So these can sometimes be pretty solid. Let's see what we got. Celebration. All right, just gonna fly through the base, see if we get anything decent. Jacob Melton. We got a Mookie Betts, Stars of the MLB. Wally the Green Monster and Francisco Lindor, Game Day Drip. Got a Hopping to It. Bobby Witt Jr. Francisco Alvarez parallel. We got a Julio Rodriguez, 8-Bit Ballers, Jacob Mizorowski, and Aaron Judge. Got Will Best, base. Got Corbin Carroll, Paul Skeens, Titans of the Game, Mr. Met, and Mookie Betts. Cal Raleigh. We've got Acuna. Bobby Witt Jr., Jacob Wilson, Owen Casey, Mookie Betts, and Mascot. The Brewers mascot isn't even named. That's funny. I've noticed that a lot of MLB teams don't even like name their mascots. It's just called like mascot, which is kind of interesting to me. We got Dubon, Colson Montgomery rookie, Jacob Mizorowski rookie. We got Ellie De La Cruz and Baseball BFFs, Slider and Ricky Henderson. Troy Melton. The Miz, Mizorowski. Bobby Witt Jr. and Bubba Chandler, and Francisco Lindor. We've got more base. There's a Parker Messick. Parker Messick has been doing pretty good. Cags and Roman Anthony rookies. I guess Messick kind of got roughed up his last start, though. Where did he pitch last? I think at the... there's a nice card. Roman Anthony. Nice Roman Anthony parallel. And there's another Roman Anthony. Start to put some of the OK stuff back here. All right, Francisco Lindor. Davis, Martin. Ooh, Shohei Ohtani. What is this going to be? Oh, Shohei Ohtani pink for the Dodgers. I want to say those are short printed to like 600 copies, maybe something like that. Maybe it might be 400. They're not numbered, but if you look at the Topps checklist, it'll tell you what those pink, the pink parallels, because they're a little bit tougher to hit, what they're going to be numbered to. I think they're exclusive to maybe the celebration boxes or something like that. So that's a decent card. Shohei. All right, Jose Soriano. Jose Soriano's kryptonite, I guess, is the Chicago White Sox. He hadn't given up a run the entire season, and then he's faced the White Sox back-to-back weeks and given up runs. Caleb Durbin, Austin Riley, Kyle Stowers, and then we got Mizorowski, McCutchen, and Dinger. Joe Ryan, Merrill, Cody Bellinger, and Julio, Chase Burns, and Kershaw. Tarek Skubal, Luke Raley, Zach Neto, Aaron Judge, you got Baxter, and Matt Chapman. All right, 3 more packs in this box. All right, we got Jose Ramirez, Christian Yelich, Ellie De La Cruz, Aaron Judge, Lindor, Trevor Larnach. There's a Shohei Ohtani, Roman Anthony, Jazz Chisholm, and Bernie Brewer. I guess maybe they have two. They have two mascots, because I think we saw the Brewers mascot earlier. It was a different one. But anyways, Brady House, James Wood, Tessie. I didn't know the Red Sox had 2 mascots, Wally and Tessie. All right, let me go grab some other cases for those thicker cards we have, and then I need to get something for this desk too, because my elbows are kind of killing me. So I'll be back in 1 second. All right, I guess I'm out of the whatever 75.1 touches, or not 1 touches, cases, but I do have some of those 130 points. So let me get this set up back here so I have a little bit of a better breaking thing going on. Get the cases out of the way. All right, here we go. We're ready to roll now. All right, yeah, that's better. All right, let's do one of the HTA boxes. I think actually, don't we have a bunch of 2020 HTA? Let's do one of those. Where are those boxes? I think we have a handful of these ones, so let's do one of these. 2020 Bowman Chrome HTA. You get 3 autos in each of these. well, I spoiled the first auto right there, but let's see what we got coming up. We got a Wildred Patino for the D-backs. We have got a purple rookie auto. Oh, no, it's just a regular one. First Bowman auto, Drew Evans. And first Bowman auto, Cody Bolton. Boy, not a good box of a 2020 draft, or a 2020 HTA, I should say. Let me sleeve case these ones. All right, what do we want to do now? Let's do some of this over here. Better situation for this stuff. Okay. 2022 Topps Heritage Minor League. You get 2 on-card autographs in each. Boy, there's a hole in the bottom of the box. You get 2 on-card autographs per box. Oh, there's cards right on the top. All right, let's see what our box toppers are. We got Garcia, Curtis Mead, and Jhonkensy Noel. All right, 2022 Heritage Minor League. Good luck on this. Should get 2 auto. There's an Elly De La Cruz short print. I think that's card 208. Oh, wow. I have no idea why I remember that. But it is. Nick Gonzalez. I have no idea why I remember that's card number 208. I think I remember opening this up back a while ago. I remember that one. I remember the Elly because I think I was selling for like $40 at the time or something like that. Lenyn Sosa, Emerson Hancock. There's an Elly again. Vientos and Churio. Owen Casey. Khalil Watson is a short print. Myth Abel. All right, we got Harry Ford. Is this going to be parallel? Nope, just an insert. Tyler Whitaker, Lenyn Sosa, Manzo, and Turing. Benelis, Tenya. There's a James Wood and Jose Salas. Jose Salas is supposed to be pretty good, but didn't end up doing a whole lot. Here we got a Mason Wynn, Zavala, Kyron Paris, and Brian Buelvis. Joe Mack. First autograph is going to be for the Twins, Misael Urbina for the Minnesota Twins, and Mazzucato. I think you can pull like Elly autos in here, Bobby Witt Jr., a couple other notable names. I don't think too many people are looking for Misael Urbina anymore, though. I feel like this could be another auto. Yeah, it looks like it's an auto. Riley Green. And I believe it's going to be Big Christmas, if I can tell by the card. Yep, Jhonkensy Noel. Jhonkensy Noel for Cleveland. Colton Cowser. Big Christmas. All right, let's see what else we have got. Got Joe Gray, Pedro Pineda, Nick York. Nothing. We gotta kind of pick it up here. Nothing too crazy. I mean, we got the Julio, got a couple of decent hits, but nothing so far that's been crazy. So hopefully we get some nice ones at some point. Bernabel, Cam Colley. There's a Jackson Merrill. Denzel Clark. Gunnar Henderson. Oh yeah, this is the card that's Gunnar Henderson. It says Gunnar Henderson, but that's actually not Gunnar Henderson. I think it's Kyle Stowers or something like that. Base, and more base. Why am I putting a Volpe card aside? He's not very good anymore. We got Corbin Carroll and Milkar Perez. All right, 3 packs left. Got a blue parallel. Joey Wiemer. I believe this card should go to the, what team did he come up with? Rays? I don't remember. But Joey Wiemer, whatever team the Biloxi Shuckers are. I know he's on the A's, I believe, right now. Actually, no. You know what? He's on the Nationals now. I don't remember what team he came up with, though. But anyways, 2 packs left. Tobar, Colas. Card that's stuck to the back of the Colas. Khalil Watson. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. and Jordan Lawler. All right, last pack of the 2022. Benny Montgomery, Jordan Walker, and Lonnie White. All right, kind of a weak box right there. Let's see if we can get something better, though. Actually, you know what we'll do? This is kind of cool. We'll do one of them is an autographed photo. So let's do an autographed photo. See what we're gonna get. So good luck on this. All right. Well, let's see. Oh, it's gonna be going this way. Let's see who it is. Dun 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 dun. Dun. I actually don't know who that is. Billy, I should know who that is. All right, let me put it up here for a second. I should have the card with it. Should not have a card in here. Must be on the back. Well, anyways, it goes to the Cubs. I don't actually know. I don't actually know who this is, though. Card, position only. It doesn't even say on the card. Oh, I guess maybe it does on the back of it. Oh, there we go. There he is. Bob Dernier. Phillies, Cubs, Phillies, and then was a Gold Glove winner in '84. All right, that is the autograph photo. Nothing really too notable there. Thought it was gonna be like, I don't know. All right, let's do one of these. These are kind of fun. These are 2021 Pro Debut Jumbo boxes, so you can get Chrome Parallels, Superfractors, all the kind of stuff like that, and you get 3 autographs as well. There's some pretty good MLB players there in this set from 2021, so hopefully we get something nice. I think we have 2 of these, but this is the first of them. So this is a jumbo box. 6 packs, 3 autos per box. Should have some Chrome Parallels too. I think this is the first year that they started to do Chrome Parallels in the pack. packs. We got a gold chrome. Gold chrome coming up. Jordan Walker. First autograph out of here is going to be Million Tolentino for Cleveland. Daniel Cabrera, Pete Crow Armstrong, and gold is going to be Shane Baz. Shane Baz gold. Let me organize this stuff a little bit better. Shane Baz gold. That's going to be 38 out of 50. Nice one there. That will go out to the Rays because I think that's a Rays card. Bowling Green Hot Rods. All right, let me sleeve up those two. The Tolentino and the Baz. Okay. We've got, what is this? Something stuck together. I don't know. We'll see it in a second. JT Ginn, Robert Hassel, O'Neal Cruz. We got Jim Thome, and numbered out of 150. It's going to be Liam Norris. Liam Norris, blue out of 150. Daniels, Lacey Haplin, Cole Henry, Mason Wynn. Oh yeah, it's funny. Mason Wynn was a pitcher back when this product came out. That's kind of funny. Jordan Groshans. All right, looks like we got a chrome parallel aqua, and then we got a green, maybe a green auto. JJ Bleday, Duran, Jared Schuster is going to be the autograph. Jared Schuster autograph to 99 for the Bravos. And we got Bleday. Bleday for the Marlins out of 75. Owen Casey, Kevin Alcantara, and Kirby. All right, sleeve up those ones. So not the best hits so far in this box. Still got 3 packs though. It can all change with a Superfractor. Was I buffering for a second? It looked like my computer was kind of buffering. If the screen is buffering for a second, just let me know in the comments, because I don't want to keep opening packs if there's no one that's talking to me to tell me that the stream is kind of running. Sometimes it gets a little interesting the longer we go with the my phone getting kind of hot and stuff. But here we go. Good luck, you guys. Let's see what we got. Should be an autograph here. Nope. Pete Crow Armstrong. Mariano Rivera. Look at that. Tampa Yankees. Vaughn Grissom. Ed Howard. Refractor, numbered out of 99. Is it buffering for you guys? Can someone let me know in the comments if that's just me on my monitor over here, or if that's if you guys can see that too. Just let me know if you guys can see what's going on here. It looks like I refreshed and it's fine. Waiting to see CC Sabathia. It must just be the monitor. Oh, he's on Cleveland in this. Was on Cleveland. Okay, it's fine. Okay, just making sure. Okay, thank you. We got Corbin Carroll, Shane Baz. Ooh, is this an auto? Not an auto. That would have been nice though. Corbin Carroll for the D-backs, and back when he was on the Hops, number to 99. We've got Nick Lofton Aqua out of 75. And Victor Mesa. All right, Kasich the Corbin. Todd Helton. Todd Helton was on the Baltimore Ravens. All right, we got Colton Barber. Colton Barber for Houston. And Bobby Miller. Bobby Miller sure fell off. That is going to be numbered out of 99. Kind of a rough box of Parade, but usually it's a little bit better. And there's Alexander Vizcaino. All right. Let me get this stuff out of the way. All right, let's do, we'll do another celebration box. I think we have 4 of these. We'll do another celebration. At this rate, I might have to put this in. Might have to put this in two parts because this is. I underestimated how many packs there are here. But anyways, let's keep going. Try to speed things up a little bit for you guys. Ben Williamson and Ellie De La Cruz. Kerry Carpenter, Parker Missick, Kyle Stowers, Randy Johnson, whoop, almost dropped to Ellie, Raymond and Gunnar Henderson. Does someone want to tell me, Daniel or someone else want to tell me what the score of the Mariners was? I haven't been... Usually I have it on my computer. I think they were up 5-4 like in the 7th or 8th last I checked, but the game's probably over by now. Got Paul Skeens, Carson Williams, and PCA. I can always check myself too. All right, here's another Ellie. Mauricio, Ronnie Mauricio, a Judge. Got a Soto. There's an Ohtani Dodgers game day drip and Mr. Red. There's a Cags, Jack Caglione. There's a JT again, Corbin Carroll, and Owen Casey. Let's see what the score of the Mariners was. I guess I can't type because I got a bunch of stuff there. Anyways. All right, let's see what we got. Roman Anthony rookie. Acuna. Chase Burns, Roman, and Christian Yelich. They won 5-4. Nice. Just seeing that. I don't know how long that's been sitting in front of my face, but thank you for that, Daniel. Very nice. I don't know if anyone here remembers, but the Mariners and Braves games, I feel like are always back and forth and are always crazy. I think it was a couple years ago that they always had a bunch of games that were like 8-7, 7-6, just going into extra innings or going into just extra kind of stuff. The Braves always play Mariners pretty well. Patrick Bailey, Byron Buxton, Cal, and Pete. All right, nothing really crazy in this celebration box so far. So hopefully we get something decent. Spencer Horwitz, Michael Bush, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Christian Yelich, and Bobby Witt Jr. We've got Aaron Judge, Warming Bernabel, and a Kyle Stowers. That's going to be one of the Aqua short prints. Baxter and Chapman. Tristan Peters. Hopefully that Aqua isn't the best hit. Oh, well, we got a relic card. That's cool. Paul Skeens, or not game used, player worn relic card. You're not guaranteed hits out of these, so that's nice though. There's a Caglione, Julio, Chase Burns. Let me get the up here. I'll end up needing to put like a little sticker over these or something. I think I'm out of 75 point top loader, so we'll put it in a 130 and then just put some blue tape over it or something like that. But nice little hit, not too bad. We'll put it back here. We got to get some better hits for our hit wall, though. It's not very good when some of the better hits are a base Paul Skeens relic card. So we got to get some better stuff. Mizorowski, Luke Raley, Dinger. All right, 2 packs to go. Kyle Teal. Clayton Kershaw, Julio, Caglione, and Tatis. And last pack of the next celebration box. We have got Lindor, Ryan McMahon, Lucas Giolito, Mrs. Met, and Corbin Carroll. All right, let me clean up some of the base piles that we have over here. I think we'll do some let's do some 2021 HTA box. I think you get 3 autos in that one. Am I doing the right parallels here? One second, I just want to make sure we have the right. Don't want to mix up all these base piles and other stuff. All right, there's that, and here is that. Has anyone opened up any Donruss Optic? I have not. Are you talking about for football stuff? Actually, I did open a hobby box a while ago of Optic. If you're talking about for football, but it wasn't the best box. All right, well, let's do. Whoop, pack fell right out of there. 2021 Bowman Chrome HTA, 3 autographs in this pack. Let's see what we are going to get. We have got purple refractor on the back, Baron Radcliffe. We have got for Seattle, Starlin Aguilar, and purple refractor for Washington, going to be Vandal Pena, number 2/250. So nice looking cards, no good prospects. So I think Starlin Aguilar used to be a notable name, but I don't think he's really done much of anything. Let me sleeve those ones up. The cards, yeah, if you're talking about, let's do some 2015 Bowman. If you're talking about the cards, like, yeah, they're usually always warped. So if you have like a card like this, it's always like way warped over to the side. So that's just a normal thing with Panini. There's nothing to be concerned about that. It does look kind of almost like bent though. As long as there's no creases, it's usually fine. I think it's just the way that Panini does most of their cards. All right, there we go. I believe you get one auto per box in this 2015 Bowman. And this is the Asia edition, so we should get some Asia exclusive parallels. I'll note them out when we see them. Yeah, so this is a nice one. Rafael Devers Black Asia parallel. Nice Rafi Devers, that's a nice one. We got Wheeler and another Asia JT. I believe the black Asias are one. Asia parallels are one per box or something like that. Or not one per box, one per pack, I should say. But not too bad. All right, next up we got Reese McGuire. If you know, you know. Ozzy Albies. Chad Pinder. Rusney Castillo. He turned into a bust, and if you can see by his swing right there, that's all you need to know. It was kind of funny with, I think Rusney Castillo got all that money because he was kind of, there's just a huge craze after that Yasiel Puig signing there's a Brett Phillips and a Fernando Perez. Yasiel Puig signed from Cuba, and he did so good that all the scouts thought everyone from Cuba was going to be so good. And then so they signed Yasmani Tomas to a $68 million contract. They signed Rusney Castillo to a huge contract, and I don't think anyone else did really too good for a while. There's a cool Kyle Schwarber. I remember we opened up one of these, maybe it was last year, pulled a Kyle Schwarber gold auto. There's a Clint Frazier and Valdez. Is that Framber? No, Jose Valdez. All right, got a blue. I think we pulled an Aaron Judge auto out of this product as well, a while ago. Here's a Jose Perez, or Jose Peraza, numbered out of 150. Mookie Betts. I guess the Betts isn't rookie, huh? Ooh, we got a gold. Gold chrome. Could be our autograph. I don't know. We'll see. Or is that a yellow? I think that's a gold. Tough to say. All right, Shoemaker. Jacoby Jones and Ryan Merritt. Colin Moran. All right, let's see. Don't think it's an autograph. It is a pitcher. Let's see who it is. First Bowman for the Pirates. Who's the first Bowman Pirates? Going to be Buddy Borden. Buddy Borden. I don't think Buddy Borden did too well. That's 35 of 50. True gold first Bowman, though. That could have been a pretty big hit if it was one of the better names. But it's Buddy Borden. I wonder if Buddy Borden ended up making the MLB. I doubt it, because I don't think I remember his name too much. We got a black wave refractor or something like that. Kenys Vargas. It's going to be Ryan McMahon. Ryan McMahon, black wave for the Rockies. Ryan McMahon is definitely not doing too good these days with the Yankees, I don't believe. He still had a good career, though, if you look at with the Rockies and everything. Matt Andriese and Jake Bowers. We've got Jose Barrios Shimmer. Mini Shimmer. McCutchen. We got a red paper, but I think these are not numbered in 2015. I think they did like a, I don't know, whatever you call it, like anniversary kind of thing, or a black and red, yeah. Sal Romano. Sal Romano. Red and black. All right, we've got another one of those parallels. Nick Gordon. My wrist is starting to get a little tired from opening up so many packs. John Gray. If you don't know about John Gray, he likes to chase ghosts in his free time. I remember an article came out like 2016, 2017 about every away game that he would go to, he would go into old hotels and try to find ghosts or something like that. I don't know. All right, Eduardo Rodriguez. We have still not pulled our autograph yet, so still looking for our autograph. Trey Ball. Nick Williams. Black Wave. Greg Holland. And this era, like 2013, 2014, 2015, Kansas City Royals bullpen was so good. And Greg Holland, Wade Davis, I'm blanking on who their other setup guy is, but it was a good team. Alex Meyer, Willie Adames, first Bowman, Trevor May, and Gary Sanchez. I think Trevor May's from the Seattle area, I want to say. All right, we got Tanner Roark. I forgot about him. Lonnie Chisenhall, Adeiny Hechavarria, David Dahl, and Jose Peraza. The fun thing about opening, this box is from 2015, so it's, just a little over 10 years old, which is funny to say, but just flipping through the names, like most of these people you kind of forget about. Tanner Roark, Adeiny Hechavarria. David Wright's been retired. Jonathan Lucroy was good. Bryce Brentz, I think he won 2017 AAA All-Star Game Home Run Derby. The only reason why I know that is because I was there. I think we might have an autograph. I think it's a base auto. So autograph coming up, 2015. Here we go. Let's see if we can pull a good name. I think there's some decent first Bowman autos. Austin Riley and other stuff. But nope, Steven Gonsalves. Steven Gonsalves for the Twins. Eric Haas. All right, still could pull some numbered parallels or other fun stuff. I'm just going to make a little jumbo pack right now since we already pulled our auto. See if we can get any other parallels or other fun stuff in these last little group of packs here. If anyone is keeping track of how many boxes we have left, we still have a ton of boxes. We haven't tapped into 2014 Bowman Sterling, Sapphire, Logo Fractor, 2013 Select, just tons of kind of fun stuff. So let's see what we get in this last little bit of the 2015. Got a purple, maybe some other stuff. All right, Brandon Belt. Got a Joe Ross, red and black. There's a Willie Adames, one of the Asia exclusives. Pedro Severino. Kyle Seager, purple, numbered out of 250. Big Poppy. Oop, there goes Trevor May again. Teoscar Hernandez on the Astros. Well, that's kind of cool. Flashback rookie card, Moises Alou. That's cool. There's a Kyle Schwarber. That's a nice one. Kyle Schwarber, Asia Black Refractor. Josh Bell. Josh Bell Black Wave. Victor Reyes. Jake Arrieta. Jake Arrieta was so good for a couple of those years with the Cubs. All right, let's see what else we got. Harold Ramirez. I had no idea Harold Ramirez was on the Pirates at one point. Brad Ziegler. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies. Black Asia Refractor for the Braves. Mark Appel. And Francelis Montas. I thought he was going to be good back in the day. He was throwing like 100. I don't know what he ended up doing. I think it was just a straight fastball, though. Here's a Solaire rookie. Greg Bird. Brandon Finnegan and Tim Cooney. Christian Walker, rookie. Oop. Here goes CO, Chris Owens. Gomez and Tyler DeLoach. And to finish it off, Austin Hedges. All right, the Albies isn't too bad. Decent little hit. All right, let's do, what do we want to do? Let's do Logo Fractor. Actually, we have some other boxes over here. Oh, I totally forgot about, let's do our silver packs. Forgot about these ones. So you can actually pull like buyback cards in here, or you can pull short prints from all the 2022 guys. So let's see what we got. So I think it's just usually just base, and then sometimes you get a refractor. We do have a backwards card. I don't know if that's going to be anything. Matt Chapman, Adolis Garcia, just a base card, and then we got Jazz Chisholm and Garrett Cole. So just a base refractor kind of pack there. All right, we got, I guess they're all going to be like this. Randy Arozarena, Jacob DeGrom, 87, and a Matt Manning refractor. So I think the main hits that we're looking for are the Julio, Bobby Witt Jr., short print cards that they inserted into here, and a bunch of other kind of stuff too. John Lester, Jackson Kowar, Tony Santillan, and Logan Gilbert. So nothing so far though. Be cool to hit one of the buyback cards in here too. All right, Ketel Marte. There's a Cal Raleigh rookie. Not too bad. Eloy Jimenez and Lance Lynn. All right, last pack. Come on, silver packs. We've got Trey Mancini, Josh Donaldson, Carlos Santana, and Kevin Gausman. Well, those were a dud, unfortunately, but you can hit big in those. I know people have pulled Ohtani rookie autos, like that they insert back into the packs and everything like that, but nothing on that. All right, let's do. Oh, we still have some 2 of 6 boxes too. Forgot about those. Still have some 2 of 6 boxes too. All right, let's do a couple of these. This is a Mickey Mantle box. I think there might be only Mickey Mantle cards in it though. So the Yankees owner, this is almost like it's a personal box for you, but you can pull parallels and other stuff. Actually, maybe there might be other players in here too. I'm not too familiar, but we will see together. All right, Mickey Mantle, Mickey Mantle, Mickey Mantle, and Mickey Mantle. Oh, that's probably a decent one. The 51 Bowman, and there's another one. So this one might be decent. 52 Bowman reprint kind of thing. So a couple of decent cards. All right, nothing too crazy in that though. Let's do some 2022 Elite Extra Edition. This is just the one that has the one pack. One pack in it. 2 autographs. All right, let's see what we have got. All right, looks like we might have a patch auto. We got Robert Moore to 9.99. Rolly Brito, no idea who that is. Drew Gilbert, number to 9.99. We got a relic card. I guess you get relic cards. Christian Perez and Lonnie White. Lonnie White. All right, let's do the rest of our 206 boxes. And then, oh, I forgot we have these Bowman or Leaf draft boxes too. Tons of other kind of fun stuff too. All right, let's do the rest of these. I will do a hit recap too. I know some of you are probably staying up late. So if you don't want to stay around for the whole break, you want to go to bed or do whatever, I will do a hit recap at the end of the video. But we will keep going along. I want to try to do this all tonight, so. I believe this is the rest of the 206 boxes. I think these are the ones that I added on for free, so this is technically a little free part of the break. Funny that they don't even have it. It's like, I think the new 206 boxes actually have like a sticker here, but this is just like printed on the box. They just kind of made it look like a thing instead. All right, good luck, you guys. Let's see if we get something in these last 206 boxes. Got Tolstoy back. Oh. Ooh, is that a 101? Are the wood parallels 101s? They might be 101s. This could be interesting, guys. So let's go ahead and save that. I'm gonna save that just for a second. Someone could check on that, but I think those could be 101s. So we'll save that for a second. I guess it could be an autograph 101 too. But let's keep doing this, and then we'll see what that is in a second. Got Josh Naylor, Sweet Caparel, and Piedmont. I am interested. I wonder if that is a 101. Anthony Rizzo, Juan Soto, Bo Bichette rookie. Got Darvish. Oh, there's a numbered card. McCovey. Whoa, they got a lot of stuff in here. McCovey, Polar Bear. We got Eddie Murray, numbered out of 25. That's a nice hit. That's going to be the cycle back. So 13 to 25. That's a nice one. So, man, we saved all the best 206 boxes for last. These are doing quite well now. And the McCovey is a Polar Bear back, which is a good one. Let me case that one up. All right, let's see what else we have. Do we have anything else there? Again, we do have a wood parallel there, too. All right, Chapman. Brooks Robinson, Roger Clemens, and Zach Greinke is going to be a Sovereign. Oh, we got another one. Look at that. Are they? I don't know. Maybe they aren't 1-of-1s. I'm not actually sure. We'll find out together, though. But these, I think these are the extra boxes I added on top, so I guess good, you guys can say thank you then. All right, we got 2 more parallels. Old Mill is a good one, and Piedmont. All right, 1 more pack, and then we'll look at our interesting packs right there. Jeff Hoffman, Arrieta, George Brett. We got Luke Voigt and Jim Thome. All right, let's do our 1-of-1s. Or actually, these might not be 1-of-1s. Don't quote me. They might be numbered to 10. They might be not even numbered at all. But I know they're super short print, so we're going to go ahead and go to the back. Here we go. First one. Frank Thomas and Tejada. All right, so this one was base, Piedmont, or Corey Knebel and Rojas. Vasquez is base. All right, let's see what this is. Good luck, you guys. For the New York Mets, it's going to be Mark Canha. Mark Canha Wood. Huh, I guess those aren't numbered. But they are going to be, I know, super short printed. Maybe they're numbered out of 5. They're just not, like, serial numbered. But I know that's a really tough pull. So that's a good one. So congratulations to the Mets. Apparently they're not numbered in this. They should be super short printed, though. All right, let's see what the next one is. Maybe we can get a good name. All right, Strasburg and DeSclafani are the parallels in that. And our Wood, our second Wood, Cubs. It's going to be Nick Madrigal. Well, not the best names right there, but super short print, Madrigal, Wood, parallel. All right, let's do some of these. We got a bunch of these. Let's put some of these up here. These are the Bowman Draft, or not Bowman Draft. I keep saying Bowman Draft. Leaf Draft. You get 2 autos per box, and then you get 1 set per box as well. I don't think we need to open up the set though, just because it's just base cards of literally the same thing. All right. Good luck, you guys. Start opening up some of these. I think there's just two autographs that are just sitting right in here, so we'll just go through all of them. So you get 1 set. So this is a 50 card set. It's literally just base cards though, just the same set. So we'll probably I'll just probably randomly distribute these like I was saying. So that's the way we're gonna do that. But anyways, let's see what our first 2 autographs are. It's gonna be, oh, I forgot they don't put these stupid things in they don't put penny sleeves, so I'm gonna have to do that myself. Kyle Hurt and Corey Abbott. Someone's gonna be watching the hit recap and it's gonna be like, you're not putting the cards in penny sleeves. The Woods are out of 20. Okay, so not as rare as I thought. Usually the Wood parallels are 1-of-1s. Like I know they do that in Allen and Ginter. They do that in a bunch of other stuff like that too. So all right, let's see what our second pack is. Jordan Nwogu and Gage Workman. set. Again, the set just is base. There's like nothing you can get in them. There's nothing but base in those ones. All right, Zach McCambley and Casey Martin. So since these don't have logos, I'll just look up what their current team is. If they don't play for a current team anymore or aren't on a current team, we'll just go based off of their last team. So that's the way that we will do it. I think there's some decent autos you can pull in here though, so hopefully we get some solid ones. All right, this one has Jeffrey Hankinson and Trent Palmer. Hankinson and Palmer. Let's see what this next one has. Kyle Hurt and Jesse Franklin. Not too bad. I'm just going to start going like this. I'll get the sets out too, so I don't have to do that later. All right, we're just gonna start going like this. So if you don't want to see what the first auto is, don't look, because it'll probably spoil it. But I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and open them just like this. Let's just open up the rest of these, because we do have a handful of them. All right, here we go. If there's anyone watching, on the west or the East Coast, I salute you, because what is it right now? 11 o'clock. So 1 o'clock in on the East Coast. But hey, I know probably some people watching in Hawaii or other places. So it's probably a little bit better. All right, let's start going over some of these. All right, again, these are just the base sets, nothing but 50 base cards in there. And let's see what we got in these ones. Got Hudson Haskin and Jackson Miller. We got Dakota Roby and Carson Ragsdale. We have got Luke Little and Clayton Beater, think he's the closer for the Nationals now, I want to say. Got decent little Kobe Mayo and Bobby Miller. Orioles and Dodgers. So again, I will, these will go to whatever team the player is currently on. Trevor Hauver and Warner Blakely, because since it doesn't have any team insignia or anything like that. All right, Dylan McLean and Casey Martin. All right, a couple of decent autos, MLB guys, but still looking for some better ones. I think they put like Tatis Vlad, Jason Dominguez, Jordan Walker. There's a decent amount of like solid names in this stuff, so hopefully we get a couple decent ones in these last boxes. And we do have our bigger boxes coming up. I already know it's going to get down to like 10 viewers in the stream or something, and then we're going to pull just like a huge 101 or something crazy. That's always the way it happens. Trying to do this not too fast because I don't want to cut myself on all this cardboard. All right, almost done right here. And then we'll start going over all of these. If you're just tuning back in, we just went through a little stack of some of these, and now we're going through the rest of them. All right, last one. All right, here we go. I guess we need to kind of go like this. So I'm going to put the base sets over here and the autos right here. Try to do this the best that we can. All right, base sets, again, nothing but base cards in these. Okay, let's see what we get. So dumb that they don't put like soft sleeves on these autos. All right, Joey Wiemer and Will Klein. If you guys remember, the Dodgers World Series, Will Klein pitched like 4 or 5 scoreless innings in that 18-inning extra inning game. Brandon Pfaadt and Dylan McLean. And that same Will Klein Leaf card was going for like $40 the next day, just because his cards were going crazy. I remember that. There's a Rafael Marchand, for the Phillies. And this is actually the Zach Britton, the hitter. I think he was on the Blue Jays. Jack Blomgren and Kyle Hurt. Slade Ciccone and Kyle Nicholas. I think he's Guardians, Nicholas Marlins, maybe? I'll have to double check. There's another Will Klein. Will Klein and Christian Aroa. All right, Liam Norris and Jeffrey Hankinson. Boy, we have not done too well with these so far. Let me get this stack out of the way. Tyler Brown and Jonathan Stever. All right, last one. Tyler Gentry and Hunter Barnhart. Well, the Leaf draft was a bust, but it's okay. We still have a lot more boxes to go. All right, let me grab some more, kind of show you guys what we're dealing with, what we have left. We got our big 18 autograph box right here. We got some Sapphire. We got some Select. Whoop. There's a few more. Whoop. Keeps going off. Got a few more Celebration boxes. We'll put those over there. Whoop. Not a whole lot of space right here. We've got some Bowman Chrome HTA. We have two more Contenders boxes. We have some Logo Fractor, got some Pro Debut. And that is it, except for the some more Bowman Inception. So, tons of fun stuff left. We're getting into some of the better boxes right now. So, I guess not some of the better ones, but getting close to some of the better ones. Let's go like this. And put this down here. All right, so just wanted to kind of show what we have going on next. So let's do some Contenders, 6 autographs per box in this. I'm still hoping we got to get a better hit for the #1 hit so far. It's got to be, out of 100 boxes, we have to have something better than a Julio to 25, I would think. All right, 2020 Contenders. Let's pull a 101 out of here. 101 auto of a good name. That's my goal. Let's see what we got. We got base. Trevor Story, purple. I think I'm getting my piles mixed up. Purple, Gino Suarez, minor, Giolito. Asa Lacy. This would have been a good card at one point, but not anymore. A-Rod, Machado, and Marquez. Got a parallel auto. JD Martinez, Ohtani. We have got, who is this? Josh Hader, #2/149. And autograph's going to be Anthony K. Boy, this is funny. Anthony K. auto, #299. So this was pulled back when he was a rookie. He was a rookie. He went around from team to team for a little bit. Didn't do too well, and then he signed with the Japanese League. Pitched really well there, and then got re-signed. So he's done a whole full circle while this card has been sitting in a box. That's funny. Ooh, we got a Backwards Rainbow Parallel. So those are going to be kind of short printed to lower copies. So this could be an interesting one. I don't know what exactly it's going to be numbered to, but that could be a good one. All right, Polanco, DeGrom, Dozier. I'm going to go ahead and look at when. Oh, it might not be our autograph. Our autograph looks like it's going to be right here. So never mind. Michael Baez. Oh, well, never mind. It was. Well, we pulled a 101. Michael Baez 101 auto for the Padres. Well, not the best autograph, but we are on the board with a 1/1 autograph. Well, I said before we were opening the box I wanted to pull a 1/1 auto, but I also said we wanted to pull a 1/1 auto of a good player, and I don't think that's the definition of a really good player, but we are on the board with the 1/1, and we do have something else I think here too. No, I guess that was it. Never mind. All right, Madrigal, Pache, Mitchell, and Reggie Jackson. All right, let's see what else we got. Ozzy Albies. Purples, Molina, Marte, Morton. And we got Randy auto. Randy Arozarena, rookie auto. Randy Arozarena, rookie auto. That's not too bad. Ohtani. All right, Randy auto. We're heating up a little bit at least. Doing okay. All right, got Bogarts, bunch of base. Purples of LeMahieu, Olsen, Goldschmidt, Jared Kelly on card auto for the White Sox. I think he's White Sox, or at least he used to be White Sox at one point. All right, last pack of this box. Cade Cavalli on card autograph for the Washington Nationals. There's an Aaron Judge and Nolan Jones. All right, let me get this base stack out of the way. All right, let's do some of the celebration boxes. We have 2 of those left. So good luck on this one. All right, Bryce Matthews, Cole Young. It Takes 2 for the Mets and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Luke Raley and James Wood. Derek Jeter and Skubal. All right, just got a notification that my phone's at 20%, so I think I need to plug it back in. It's probably going to overheat at some point. Gunnar Henderson and Arenado. Where's my charger? All right, let's plug this back in. Okay. We have got Owen Casey, Caglione, Basayo, and Acuna. Dylan Beavers. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. Wow. How about a Samuel Basayo Camo True Rookie card? Gonna be numbered 1 of 25. Flagship rookie card. That's actually a pretty good pull, especially from a celebration box. That's a nice one. Congratulations to the Baltimore Orioles. I think that's taken over for the #1 hit so far, just because it's flagship true rookie card. That is pretty darn solid. All right, Julio has been dethroned. Nice Basayo. All right, let's see what else we got. Rangers. Got a Bryce Harper and Kyle Stowers, pink. All right, Tyler Freeman, Otto Kemp. Got Mike Trout, Austin Riley, Nick Kurtz, and Mike Trout. Keep looking if there's other parallels or other stuff in here. Moreno, rainbow foil. Mike Schmidt, Juan Soto, and Fred Bird. Acuna, Austin Wells, Matt Olson, Blooper, and Machado. All right, we have got Jeremiah Jackson, Mookie Betts, Screech, and Nolan Ryan. Got Vlad and Yordan Alvarez, Picar Armstrong, and Jose Ramirez. Kershaw, Jordan Beck, Gunnar Henderson, Pirate, and Bobby Witt Jr. All right, 3 packs left in this box. Peyton Tolley, Vlad, Judge, and Ellie. Got a Julio, Topps All-Team, Acuna. I thought that was Bryce Harper in the picture. Yeah, Schwarber and Altuve. And last pack of the celebration box. There's a Cam Schlittler, Carson Williams. Got Josh Young and Josh Young, 2 different parallels. Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge, and Clark. All right, let's move the base out of the way. And we got some parallels out of the way. Okay. What do we want to do? Let's do some pro debut. Pro debut 2021. So we're heating up a little bit, but we still got a long ways to go before we get some worthwhile bigger hits. So let's see if we can get something good here. Alrighty, orange chrome number 25. Maybe that's a start. Jared Kelly, Adley Rutschman, Alika Williams, blue autograph, should be out of 150 for the Rays. And CJ Abrams, orange chrome, guy that's on the box right there. 16 out of 25, orange refractor prospect rookie. Michael Harris and Adley. Abrams isn't too bad. Put it in the background over here. CC Sabathia. There's the, I don't know if Daniel, if you're still tuning in, but there's a Sabathia. We got a James Beard, 2 cards here. Oh wait, 1 card. 1 card that's really off center. James Beard out of 150. O'Neal Cruz, Mackenzie Gore, Vukovic, Jared Kelly. Alright, we've got another gold chrome. Another one of the different kind of ones here. Bobby Witt Jr. Edward Cabrera, got a Slade autograph. Asa Lacy, 37 of 50, gold chrome. Alright, 2 packs left in this one. Ooh, how about a red chrome? Red chrome to 5. Let's save that for a second. Red chrome to 5. That could be a good name. There's tons of good names in this set, so hopefully we could get one of the better names. Torkelson, Tristan Casas, Ronnie Mauricio, number to 25 for the Mets. That's a nice one, solid one. Ethan Hearn, number to 75. All right, last pack before we look at the red refractor, numbered out of 5. Is there Julio in here? Julio. Shoemake, Tim Lincecum, and Daryl Collins. Daryl Collins autograph. Antonio Gomez refractor, numbered out of 99. All right, let's see what our red refractor, numbered out of 5 is. Spencer Strider, Daniels, Cavalli, Tyler Freeman. That's a cool Willie Mays card on the Millers. Michael Harris. All right, red chrome to 5. Good luck, you guys. New York Yankees. Kevin Alcantara. Red Topps chrome, numbered out of 5. 5 out of 5. So I don't think he's actually killing it in AAA right now, but It's AAA, not the major, so not one of the best names to get, but not terrible considering he's, I think he's one of the guys leading the AAA in home runs and stuff, so not too bad. All right, let's do the last celebration box, and then we'll get into some other stuff. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more boxes. So the 10 more boxes are the bigger, most of the big. Once we're done with the celebration box, they are some of the bigger products. So we can still pull pretty nice stuff, like you can see out of these boxes, though. So they are kind of a fun little rip. I'm just gonna fly through the base because it is already nearing midnight on the West Coast, and we started at like 9 o'clock. So we are 2 hours and 46 minutes in. Let's try to fly through this box right here. Put aside anything else that we got good. Carlos Narvaez and Aaron Judge. We might pull a big card when you least expect it, though, so you never know what we might find in here. There's a Julio, Chase Burns, and Kershaw. Nolan McLean. Mizorowski, Athletics, and Dinger. Elliot Ramos, Bubba Chandler. We have got Bobby Witt Jr., Jorge Soler. That's nice. Jacob Mizorowski, rookie parallel. That's a good one. Not too bad. Base, 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 and more base. Got Paul Skeens, Mr. Met, and Mookie Betts. Bailey Ober, Julio, Mizorowski, and Judge. Mookie Betts, Wally, and Game Day Drip. All right, so no notable parallels or any other stuff so far in this box, so maybe we'll get something coming up, but we'll see. Logan Gilbert, Byron Buxton, and Caglione. Get the base stack out of the way. All right, 5 packs left in this box. We have got Buxton, Augustine Ramirez, Cal Ripken Jr., and Polar Bear. Ellie De La Cruz, Raymond, and Gunnar Henderson. 3 to go. We have got Ellie De La Cruz, triple card, slider, and Henderson. Triple cards will, if it's not numbered, it'll go to the left-hand side. We Elliott, Roman, Marcelo, Alex Freeland, and Kyle Tucker. And last pack of the whatchamacallit celebration. Ooh, we do have, oh, we have a team, an athletics team variation, team logo. So those are super short prints, or short prints, I should say. It's going to be Colby Thomas. Colby Thomas rookie card, team logo. That's not too bad. Those are kind of tough pulls, I think. Also a Colson Montgomery rainbow, so that's a pretty decent pack. Roman Anthony and Cags as well, and Bernie Brewer to finish it off. Alrighty, let's do some Bowman Chrome HTA, 2020 Bowman Chrome HTA. Let me sleeve up those last couple cards that we just pulled. And let's do some 2020 Bowman Chrome HTA. 3 autographs per box. All right, here we go. We got Randy Florentino. We have got, hey, that's not too bad, Luis Angel Acuna. Luis Angel Acuna for the Texas Rangers. And Max Lazar. Max Lazar for Milwaukee. 3 base autos. The Acuna is nice. Used to be a bigger card, though. But better than 3 bums. All right. Let's do some Bowman Inception. Bowman Inception. Good luck on this. 2 autographs per box. All right, looks like we do have a gold parallel. Good luck. Got Mikel Hernandez, Anthony Volpe, Christian Santana, Andrew Painter, and out of 99, Ethan Wilson. So should have a gold auto. Ethan Wilson to 99. From the back, we have got Luis Verdugo, autograph to 250. And gold auto. It's going to be for the A's. Gunnar Hoglund, 16 out of 50. 16 out of 50. All right, let's do some contenders. 2020 contenders. This is the last of the contenders boxes. I'll put up also what we have left over here. All right, so boxes left, contenders that we're doing. We have the Bowman Sterling. We got some Topps, some Bowman Chrome, and then Logo Fractor. And then we got the Select and the Sapphire. So let's do it. We're getting into the better boxes. This is the getting into the meat of the break. That's probably a pretty low numbered hit right there, I would think. Doesn't look like it's an autograph because it's facing up, but could be interesting. Let's see who this is going to be. It's going to be numbered 10 out of 15. 10 out of 15. Who's that? Charlie Morton? Diamond ticket Charlie Morton. That's kind of interesting. 10 out of 15. It's kind of cool. Then on the purples, got those. Sam Hagentes for Cleveland. Skubal is a rookie. At least Roberts a rookie. Okay. Whoop. All right, here we go. Base. Purple is going to be Escobar, Clevenger, and Baez. We got Jalen Davis. Autograph. There's a Mike Trout, Pete Crow Armstrong, Nate Pearson. All right. More base here. Purples are going to be Story, Trout, and Cabrera. We got Abraham Toro. Toro on the auto for Houston. Koufax, Veen, Lindor, and Garcia. Well, it looks like we do have a redemption. So this will still be able to, I think it might be expired since this is 2020. But you should still be able to get some replacements and other stuff. I think they're usually better than Topps with it. Dylan Carlson, number to 99. It is going to be, let me put that in another pile. Brandon McKay, rookie draft ticket blue autograph going out to the Tampa Bay Rays. So yeah, expired in 2022, but you'll still be able to get, if you enter that in on the website, you'll still be able to get either Panini points or other stuff with it. All right. We got some sort of a parallel autograph here, so this could be an interesting one. Tatis, Newman, Bell, and Acuna are the purples. And then we have also got Patrick Bailey, Kirilloff, George Brett, and the autograph is going to be Michael King. I think that's Michael King. Yeah, not bad. Michael King rookie auto to 99 for the Yankees. Used to be on the Yankees. 6 of 99. All right, one more pack left of the contenders. The front of that card is a little bit jacked. The rest of them look like they're fine though. All right, purple, Springer, Turner, and Devers. And we have got a Dylan Dingler. Where the stacks of cards are falling over. Is it going to be a parallel? No, just a base auto for the Tigers. Okay. What do we want to do now? Let's do Logo Fractor. 2022 Topps Chrome Logo Fractor edition. You can pull some pretty sick autos from this set. I know Ohtani has autos. There's a bunch of other fun stuff in here too. This is the time where we're gonna pull some big things because not a whole lot of people in the room, and we're getting down to the better boxes here. So these are just base packs. I'm gonna open them up anyways. They're literally just base cards though. I don't think you can get anything in these base packs. We're just looking for those Logo Fractor packs that are coming up next. Maybe we can hit a decent rookie like Cal Raleigh, or I don't think Julio or Witt has rookies in here just because Topps kind of messed up their rookie stuff. Except, I mean, they have rookie autos, but they don't have like base rookie cards, I should say. All right. Well, let's do the Logo Fractor pack, so that's what we came here for. Here we go. Pink parallel on the back. We got Charlie Blackmon, Rafael Devers, Mount Castle, Aaron Ashby and the pink, Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger pink. Numbered out of 199. Nice looking card though. All right, next pack. Seth Beer, Yordan Alvarez, Jazz, Javi Baez, and purple, Yordan. Yordan purple for Houston. Nice logo fractor shine on that. All right, let's do 2021 Bowman Chrome HTA 3 autos. 3 autos in the box. Whoa, dude signed with a Sharpie. That's interesting. Josh Wisnowski. I think he's still plays for Boston. Next up, we got Gabriel Maciel and Elijah Dunham. Elijah Dunham. All right, not a great box right there. Let's do our 2013 select. That'll be kind of fun. 2013 select should be fun. You get, I think there's 4 mini boxes, 4 autographs, and there's 4 mini boxes in here as well. I think this is the first year of like select baseball. Yeah, that's cool. 2 autographs inside. All right, let's see what we got. 2013 select. Maybe we could pull a nice gold parallel or something like that. All right, we got Kuma Bear, Hisashi Iwakuma, Joe Mauer. We got David Lowe autograph for Kansas City. Miguel Cabrera and Fuego of Miguel Cabrera. Nori Aoki and Freddie Freeman. We have got Brian Wilson, the beard, Elvis Andrus, Starling Marte. There is a Roger Clemens holo refractor. BJ Upton and Derek Jeter. I feel like just like all the cards just shine more back in, 10, 15 years ago. This pack's gonna have another refractor or something. JJ Hardy, Bartolo Colon, big sexy. Freddie Freeman, holo refractor or silver refractor, whatever they call them in these things. Got Gene Segura, Randy, Bryce Harper, Young Bloods, a young Bryce Harper, Heath, Howard, and Upton. Bunch of stuff going different ways in this. I'm gonna go like this. Yu Darvish, Felix Hernandez. Is this an auto? It is an auto. Autograph coming up. It's going to be for Boston, Brock Holt. Brock Holt. I think he was a playoff hero for a little while. Brock Holt out of 500. I guess the autographs are numbered. It's funny. It's just been this. That autograph has been sitting in a box for his entire career. Signed when he was a rookie and not opened until he was retired. Lincecum and Kershaw. What do we have here? Kipnis. We got, oh, that's cool. We got a hollow foil of Miguel Cabrera and Nori Aoki. Atletos and Cabrera. All right, let's do the next box. You can't pull as many parallels in this because this is back when, you know, they only had like 5 parallels on the checklist, and now like Penny Select stuff has like 87 to 100 parallels or something crazy like that. But they did not make quite a lot of this stuff at all, so you do have a better chance at pulling the true 101s and other lower numbered hits. We've got Robert Carson, never heard of him. Clay Buchholz, Justin Verlander. Got Posey, Longo, David Price, Gene Segura, Darvish, and Matt Moore. We got something in here. We'll just look at what it is. Ortiz. Ooh, that's cool. What is this going to be? Ooh, that is sick. How about a Darryl Strawberry 2013 Select short print autograph, numbered 19 out of 25. Very nice. Really, that's a sick card. You got Davis, Beltran, and Cespedes. Darryl Strawberry. Got Verlander. Jose Reyes, David Price, and Bobby Laframboise. Like I was saying, like the base autographs numbered out of 500 or numbered out of 750. So nowadays base autos are probably printing, I don't know, like 5,000 base autos. I don't even know what Topps does, but maybe 2,000. Shin-Soo Choo, Matt Cain. There's our Randy Johnson. Harvey and Jones. All right, last pack of the select. Chase Utley, Molina, Matt Kemp, Nolan Ryan, Mark Trumbo, and Gerardo Parra. All right, let's do 2013 or 2020 HTA. We got 3 more boxes left. We got the big 2014 Bowman Sterling where you get 18 autos, and then we got some Bowman Chrome here, and then the Sapphire. 2022 Topps Chrome Sapphire update. All right, 2020, here we go. Nico Holsizer, numbered out of 250. We have got Chris Gittens for the Yankees, and Brady Whalen. Brady Whalen for St. Louis. Not a great box there. All right, we're getting down to it. 2 more boxes left. Let's do some of the big boys. 2022 Update Sapphire. Good luck on this, guys. then we will do our Bowman Sterling, where you get 3 autographs per pack. And after that, we will do our hit recap of everything that was in this. Alrighty, here we go. Craig Kimbrell, Yarborough, Marisnick, and Jesse Winker. Yeah, you can tell, like, these are a little bit bowed. Someone was in the comments talking about, like, bowed cards. Like, some of them just come off the printing press just kind of like that. Abreu and Martinez, nothing in that pack. Got Christian Pache, Reese McGuire, and Bradley Zimmer. I'm going to save the parallels. First parallel is going to be green. Green parallel up first. Clevenger, Matt Olson, and Bryson Stott. You can pull autos in this too. You got Royce Lewis. Autos are just tough though, just because the autograph checklist is only like 5 names and they're all numbered at 25 or less. So if you pull an auto, it's going to be a really big card, but just tough to pull autos. Luke Raley and Josh Lowe. Even the base like do really well, especially in PSA 10 grades. Hopefully we get another pair. Oh man, only 1 parallel. That's rough. Andrelton Simmons, Grichuk, and Plummer. All right, come on. Hopefully it's a big name here. JJ, we got Jorge Alcala, Chirinos, and it's going this way. Well, Yankees team card. It is kind of cool. Not really, but that's a really rough box of Sapphire. Only 1 numbered card, and it's a team card. That is not good by Topps. All right, let's make it up for it. Last box of the night. 2014 Bowman Sterling. 18 autographs per box. Good luck, you guys. You get 6 packs per box, and there's 3 autos in each pack. It's even a refractor box. Here you can see my face. All right, good luck, you guys. Here we go. Jeff Hoffman purple. That's going to be numbered out of 50. Before we get into this, let me get this pile out of the way. All right, we got Finnegan, Jorge Bonifacio, and that's not too bad. Nick Castellanos, rookie autograph. That's going to be numbered 66 out of 75. Castellanos. Swing and a drive to left. All right. So crazy that you can just put 3 autos in each. Oh, we do have a redemption. So redemption is going to be expired. We'll still send it out. Maybe Topps can get a replacement or something. With 18 autographs per box, you're bound to run into a redemption or 2. Justice Sheffield, Matt Barnes, and Gareth Morgan. Well, not the biggest card anyways. Gareth Morgan. We got Dom Smith, AJ Cole, Delano DeShields Jr., and Eddie Rosario. There are some pretty big hits that you can get out of here. There's like Mookie Betts autos, a bunch of other fun stuff in here too. See if we can get something here though. All right, Mark Appel, Raul Alcantara, Jacob Gatewood, and it's not bad. Javi Baez prospect rookie auto. Chicago Cubs. All right, Arena. It's a cool looking card there. Numbered out of 25 for the Dodgers. Kyle Crick, nice Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa and a rookie auto for the D-backs, Chris Owings. Chris Owings rookie auto and the Correa. Chris Owings is out of 125. All right, last pack. Good luck, you guys. I will do a hit recap as well. Oh, another redemption. All right, Arsmendy Alcantara, Eduardo Rodriguez. Yes, that is the correct Eduardo Rodriguez. Tyler Glasnow auto and Chase Vallet. Chase Vallet to finish off the break. Well, that was a little bit rough. Still got some nice hits, but nothing too crazy. Let me go add another box or something. I'll go grab another one for you guys, especially for you guys that have waited around for quite a while. So I'll go find another little something to add to the break. So I'll be back in a second. All right, well, guess all I have left right now is 206, so we'll add 3 more boxes to the break. So thanks, guys, for filling it up. Again, these are just a little extra freebies on the top. I will do a hit recap right after. This is the last little bit. So I'm just adding another extra couple ones, just since that was not the best break that I was hoping for. I had a team in this one too, so I think I had the Marlins. I don't think the Marlins had anything. So that's the way it goes sometimes. All right, hopefully we get something nice in these last little free packs. So thanks, guys, for doing this. I will do a hit recap again, like I was saying. I know some of you have probably been in and out. There's an O'Neal Cruz rookie. We got Tolstoy and Piedmont, Pedroia and Nabel. Ooh, we got another wood parallel. Let's see who this is going to be. Well, let's save it just because this is the last little bit that we do. So, boy, the bottom of that's kind of jacked up. Seiya Suzuki. All right, Willie Randolph and Jim Palmer, Piedmont and Tolstoy. And let's see what our wood parallel is going to be. Vasquez, Moncada, Veritek, Raines, Talion, Haniger, Joe Ryan, Piedmont. Andrew Heaney and Dustin Pedroia. Heaney is a short print. All right, wood parallel to finish it off. Thanks, guys, for filling up the break. doing it and sticking around for those of you that are after midnight here. New York Mets, Starling Marte. Starling Marte wood super short print. All right, let's do a quick recap of what we had in this break. So thanks guys for sticking around. I'll get you a quick recap and then we'll get out of here. Okay. Bunch of cards. I try to sleeve up the best that I could, but just know everything will get sleeved and cased at some point. I think these are all like short prints and other stuff that are in here. So let me just get all this stuff out. Okay. All right, recap time. Good luck, you guys. For those of you that did not stick around for the entire break, good luck. All right, here we go. Recap time of what we had. I did not sleeve and case up everything here. Everything will be sleeved and cased. Just didn't have time to do everything as we go. I believe these are all short prints. So these are all going to be the variation backs. Most of them are Piedmont. Some of them are the more rare parallels. So if you get your package, I would take a look at some of these. Some of these might be lower print run. So I'm just going to fly through all the names right here, though. So these are all, I believe, some of the better cards, or just the short prints, I should say. So I might have put just some base cards in here too that slipped in, but these are all, I think, mostly variation backs and short prints. Greinke, Carter, Molitor, Longoria, Galarraga, Rendon, Carter, Jackson, Vaughn, Mantle, Molitor, Kim, Greinke, Robinson, Galarraga, Cabrera, and Capasano. We got, I'm just going to fly through these. You guys can see them as they go. So like I was saying, I believe all these, looks like maybe some of them are just base, but most of these are short prints or super short prints. What's the Mantle? Mantle's a Piedmont back. Strasburg. Luke Voigt. I remember Luke Voigt had the home run title in 2020. There's a Bo Bichette rookie. I think that's just a base rookie, but put it in this pile. All right. And last of the minis. Mostly short print minis. K-Line, Wakefield, Story, Tatis, Ortiz, Ramirez, Voigt, Kendrick, Senzel, and Jordan. All right, so a bunch of parallels and good rookie cards and other stuff like that. Let's see some of this stuff. Tovar, Barber, Nick Lofton. I didn't even sleeve some of these, but all this stuff will get sleeved and cased. Liam Norris, Weimer, Noel, Patino, Avens, Bolton, Cole Henry, Acker, Colt Keith, Luis Hill, Jeff McNeil. I think these are like super short print, like back variation, whatever thing. Charlie Morton, Brendan McKay, and D. Gordon, number to 10. We also had Gunnar Hoglund, Jackson Jobe, 275, Acuna to 100, Hernandez, 1 out of 5 red. So I did pull a couple of reds to 5, only the 1 of 1 autograph though. Colby Thomas auto, Cabrera, Neidert, Jones, Veen, Chris Paddock, Amaya, Dahl, Escobar, Grandal, and then Termarr Johnson. And then you guys just saw this box of Sterling, but Rodriguez, Vallet, Alcantara, Owings, Crick, Arrubarena, Appel, Alcantara, Gatewood, Rosario, DeShields, Cole, Smith, Morgan, Sheffield, Barnes, Franco, Bonifacio, Finnegan, Hoffman. Hoffman's out of 50. Whalen, Gittins, Nico Holtsizer, Verlander, Carlson, Buchholz, Cabrera, Aoki, Brock Holt to 500, Clemens, and Fuego, Miguel Cabrera, and David Lowe to 500 as well. And some more. Maciel, Wisnowski, Dunham, Jordan to 250, Haniger to 199, Dylan Dingler, Brennan McKay, Dylan Carlson, Abraham Toro, Jalen Davis, Charlie Morton numbered out of 15. We had Sam Hagentes, Gunnar Hoglund to 50, Ethan Wilson, Verdugo, Florentino, Lazar, Colby Thomas, Colson Montgomery, Gomez, Collins, Mauricio, Hearn, and Asa Lacy. And then we also had Slade Ciccone, James Beard, Alika Williams, Cade Cavalli, Jared Kelly, Hader, Asa Lacy, Lonnie White, Christian Perez, Drew Gilbert, Moore. These were from that Mantle set, the 1951 Bowman. Cal Raleigh, Josh Bell, Kyle Schwarber Black Refractor, Kyle Seager, Adames, and Joe Ross. We got Steven Gonsalves, Nick Williams, Jose Barrios, Ryan McMahon, Buddy Borden to 50, Jose Peraza, Baron Radcliffe, Aguilar, and Pena. And then we also had Marte, Erstad, Jones, Yankees team card, Luis Angel Acuna, not too bad, Anthony K to 99. These were from the Leaf draft set, and they did not put soft sleeves on them, so I did not put them in. I did not put them in like this. So just know that I was not the one that did this. Tyler Gentry, Barnhart, Brown, Stever, McCubby Polar Bear short print back, Norris, Hankinson, Will Klein, Aroa, Slade Ciccone, Nicholas, Blomgren, Hurt, Britton, Marchand, Brandon Pfaadt, McLean, Weimer, and Klein. And McLean, Martin, Halver, Mayo, Beater, Roby, Hanskin, Hurt, Balmer, Martin, Nwogu, and there's the Ellie De La Cruz. This is the short print of Ellie. Got Cueto, blank back. I think those might be short printed to 10. Carolina Brights, Jackson, and then Longoria Polar Bear back. Riley Green to 150. Out of 25 for the Twins. Out of 25 for the Cubs. Soto to 299. Joey Cantillo, Yu Chang, Andrew Benintendi on card and mini autograph. Those are tough. Bo Bichette, short print parallels. JJ Goss and Owen Miller. And let's see some of the other stuff we got back here. some of the notables. Glasnow, Correa, Baez, Michael King, Mizorowski. I guess not. Some of them are not notables. I wish we had more notables. That's out of 25. Darryl Strawberry, not bad. Mark Canha, Wood, Corbin Carroll, Green, Kevin Alcantara, Red Refractor to 5, Ozzie Albies, Devers, Roman, Randy Rosarena autograph, Madrigal, Wood, got Paul Skeens, Eddie Murray to 25, cycle back, Otani, Castellanos, CJ Abrams. Top 3 were probably the Samuel Basallo, numbered out of 25, 1 of 25. We had the Michael Baez, 1 of 1 auto, and the Julio, 24 of 25. So, kind of a rough break. I did add a bunch of boxes to the break at the end if you didn't see that. So, I appreciate you guys joining up that one. I will get that stuff sorted and shipped. Again, the base cards will be randomly distributed, and everything else will get sorted out. And I guess, yeah, we'll go from there. Might take about a week to sort, but thanks, guys, for tuning in and watching, and we'll see you on the next one.